Are you tired of paying other digitizers to digitize your images for your customers? Are you tired of losing that extra income for your business? Well, today I'm going to show you a great resource that I use to help me find great, simple images that I digitize to help me generate sales for my business. And that is a platform called Canva. Hey, my name is Anthony from Rocket Prince, and thanks for watching this video. On this channel, I provide you walkthrough tutorials from graphic design to digitizing images for heat pressing t-shirts and embroidery. Today, I'm going to walk you through step by step where I take this image from Canva and then place it in my digitizing software, digitize it really quick, and then embroider it on a Yupong snapback hat. And we're going to see how this one turns out. So stick around to the very end to get the full benefit to this tutorial. And if you find value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, as it's going to help support my channel out tremendously. So with that, let's go and get this started. Okay, so I'm in Canva and we are going to hit create. If you don't have Canva, stop the video and go get you some Canva right now. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and go to our custom size. And I like to choose 5,000 by 5,000. It's better to make your images bigger, so that way you can always make adjustments. Okay. So next thing what we're going to do is we are going to go to elements. All right. And then from elements, I'm going to look for a cross. Okay. Now you can put holy cross, you can put whatever, but I'm just going to look for cross. And then I'm going to find a simple cross that we're going to use. Now, this cross right here is really popular right now. And I see them on a lot of ball caps. Okay, and we're going to take this image. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this image and we're going to go ahead and digitize it. Okay. So what we also want to do is we want to give it some type of quote. Okay, so let's tell ChatGPT, I need a 3-word saying for my hat design for my holy cross. All right, let's see what it comes up with. And it just gave me a whole list of stuff. Okay, we're going to choose faith over fear. So we'll go ahead and copy that one. And then we'll just drag that in here. We're just going to hit Control V. We're going to put that bad boy right there. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some more, just maybe one more, and then we're going to just delete. We're just going to make that faith, and we're going to delete this. We're going to make them on 3 words. I'm just being lazy here, not typing. And then we're just going to go just like that. All right. So then from here, we'll just blow this up, and we'll take that, blow that one up right there, and then right there. Okay. All right. And then what we can do is we can take this one, faith. All right. So that way the faith is over fear. Okay. Okay. And then we're just going to look for some simple, we'll take this League Spartan. All right. That way it gives it a good, easy to digitize. All right, so now that we got our image, we're going to go ahead and download this bad boy. Let's go ahead and download it. We're going to hit transparent background. Okay, and I'm just going to slide that onto my desktop, and we're going to go ahead and open up my embroidery software, which is Chroma Lux. Okay. So if you don't have this software, do not panic. If you have your other embroidery software, all I'm going to do is use the Satin Classic Stitch, or the complex fill. It all depends on what I'm going to do right now, but most likely I am just going with the classic satin stitch. So find that one and let's get busy. All right, so all right, let's go ahead and reduce the size here. You see the width is at 53.20. We do not need that. For hats, the standard height is 2.5. Okay, so we're just going to reduce that. We're going to hit apply, and then we'll just zoom it back out. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to go to our adjust lightness, and we're going to just slightly lighten it up. We're going to hit apply. Okay, we're going to go ahead and zoom this in so we can see. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my classic satin stitch. And we can start from the left to the right. Okay, we'll just go here. And we're going to try to make this world record here if I can, digitizing. And I'm holding my control key to make sure that it follows the bends. Okay, now I don't have a line here, so we're just going to make an imaginary line here, okay? Right there. And then bring it back up here. Okay. All right, boom. Okay, next one. We'll go ahead and just raise this out of here so we can just see what we're going to do here. And then we'll just... Okay. And all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to just move it up some up here so that way it's tucked underneath. And then we'll start. Now this one I'm not holding my control key at all because we're just going to follow the length. All right. And what I'm going to do, because I don't want that one part running all the way down on the hat, I don't want to take no chances to get a needle break. I'm just going to shorten the nail of just some, okay? Not much, but some. All right. And then we'll probably end it right there. Just like that. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and bring this down here. Oops. Okay, and then we're just going to take this nail, we're going to order it to the back. So it's tucked underneath. See that? How nice and crisp it is. Okay, so second thing, we're going to do the same thing with this one. Classic satin stitch. Going on 3 minutes already. Okay, let's do this. Hold my control key, get the bends, make the imaginary line. All right. Same thing, bring that out. Start here, start there. And then we're just going to, now this one you can go all the way, it doesn't matter. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to order this one to the back. All right, and then I'm going to select this one, okay? I'm going to hit my shift key, select both of them. I'm going to control C, control V, and that is a shortcut for copy and paste. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to flip them, okay? And we'll just bring that bad boy there. All right, save us some time, save us a lot of time there, okay? Now let's go ahead and start with the lettering. Okay, F's are really easy. These, I'm not worried about these guys, okay? So let's do this. Let's go here. All right, hit enter. And then we're going to do pick tool, Control C, Control V. Bring that bad boy right there. And bring this guy in some. We'll just bring him in right there, okay? And then next thing we're gonna go back. So from here. Boom, right? Move on to letter A, same thing. Well, we want this circle to be tucked under the bar, okay? So let's go ahead and do the circle first. Just take here, right there, and I'm holding my shift key to get the bends. Cross over at one time. Okay. And we're going to hit enter. All right. And we're just going to bring this one over here. Hit enter. That one's overlapping it. And we're going to Control C, Control V. We're going to copy that bad boy. Bring that one over here. Okay. All right. Circle, 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 circle. Boom. Okay. Now the T. Okay. Now we're going to have to hold our shift key here to get these, start getting these bends. And close it off. Boom. And then we're going to take this one, we're going to overlap it. Boom. All right, same thing with this one. Actually, let's go back to our pick tool. We're going to start here. We want this one tucked underneath that whole square there. Okay, start holding your shift key down, your control key. I keep saying shift key, your control key. And I'm just throwing it a little bit out so it's tucked in, okay? Hit enter. Nice. All right. Okay, we're going on 8 minutes here. Okay, and this one I'm just going to follow along. We're just going to go follow, hold the control key, make the circle, make the circle. And I'm just going to overlap it one time. Boom. Okay. All right. Now the V you can go here and here. You can do this. Okay, or you can just you can make it into 3 sections here. Go all the way down. Here. Just like that. Okay, and then this one just like this. Right there. Okay. All right. Now the E, it's a little bit tricky. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to do a half of a donut, okay? And then we'll do this part here. So let's go ahead and go to here. Let's go here. All right, and we're going to go here. All right, let's hit enter. Okay, now this one might just squeeze this down a little bit some, just to get that E to stand out a little bit. All right, that looks like a better E. Okay, now let's move on to our R. Okay. All right, and then we're going to cover this bad boy right there. Okay, boom. All right, next one is fear. So all we're going to do is cheat. Okay, we're going to make up the time here. Control C, Control V, F. We're going to steal this E. Control C, Control Z, V, E. Take this A. Control C, Control V. And then the R right there. Control C, Control V. All right. And then all we're going to do is just tweak them. Okay. Right there. And I'm selecting them. Just move the A. Just adjust it. And I just bring that down just a hair. Okay, and then the R. Center it right there. Bring that up, just like that. Okay, nice. All right, now, I don't know what I did here. I must have deleted that by accident. Let's just take this. Control C, Control V. And we are going to flip this around. Okay, and we're just going to bring this bad boy right there. All right, there we go. Last thing what we're going to do is we just finished that less than 17 minutes, less than 18 minutes. And all we're going to do now is we're just going to go to our commands tool. We're going to hit start jump. And we are going to end in trim. And we're going to get rid of all these jump stitches. Now check that out. Look at the screen. Boom. Okay, we're done. Let's go ahead and send this to the embroidery. Oh, one last thing. What we're going to do is we're going to tighten up our thread. So we got it at density at 40. We'll just do 30. Okay, make them nice and tight. And let's go ahead and send this off. Boom. And we are done. I'll see you guys in the back. And we are done, and I'll see you guys in the back. All right, guys, so since I'm going to use one color, I'm going to switch it to the 80 by 12 Gross-Becker needle. Now, these are thicker needles, and they work great when it comes to embroidering, especially like hard structure hats. They're a little bit thicker needle, and they work great, okay? All right, here's the hat that we're going to be using. This is, I thought it was a Yupong hat, but I apologize. This is actually an outdoor hat, and it is, it's called the Outdoor Cap. The Outdoor Cap, okay? And it's got the net mesh in the back, and it's a snapback, okay? Now, it's got the structure in the middle, but that shouldn't worry. We shouldn't worry about that because this bad boy is going to digitize it the way we wanted to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this up and let's get to stitching. go, guys. There you go. You can take simple designs in Canva and create them on your own and start making sales for yourself by digitizing really quick. As you guys saw, it was under 30 minutes what I did. And look at how nice and sharp this cap came out. Okay, now you can make a good profit with this. You can sell it from $30 and down, okay, to make you some great cash for yourself, okay? So with that, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thanks again for all the support you've given me. You all have a blessed week and a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back on my next video next week, and peace.